Hello everyone, it's Roidman, and welcome back to the YCS upon 2. Last time, we got defeated by Nick from Demira Tundra, and now this time, we are going against Trey. We'll be right back with the duel. So, in our first duel here, Trey runs a light deck while I'm running a fire deck. I start off with some burn damage with my archer, and he tries to go for the Palace card, which basically works with different attributes in your monster's graveyard will boost up your monster's attack. I stop him from attacking with a Shore of Prius, giving me a free attack on him. So I summon out Little Chimera and go for some easy damage. After that, Trey goes and sets a monster in defense mode while I keep on trying to keep on pressure. I attacked the Shiny Angel with my Archer, but I couldn't attack it with my Chimera, so I had to end my turn. On his next turn, he goes for the Ashura Prius and tries to go for my Little Chimera. I stop him from doing that, but it still destroys my Little Chimera. I stop any damage that happens to me, and the Prius goes back to his hand. At this point, I decide to go all force in and summon out the Spirit of Flame and my Glass Jaw, and try to go for as much damage as possible this turn. Getting rid of all the Shiny Angel and whatever that last monster was. He Regeculates my face down. I use it to get rid of Glassjaw because Glassjaw will get destroyed easily. He summons out a defense monster and a Ashura Prius, and Ashura Prius can attack all monsters, so unfortunately Trey was able to get rid of all the monsters I had on my side of the field. All I had left was a UFO Turtle, and I was kind of left defending. He summons out the Muscle Medic, destroys my UFO Turtle, and summon out on the field. Instead of trying to get for more life points, which I already had, I want to get reduce the monsters that he already had on the field, so I just attacked directly. Ashura Prius goes for more damage, and luckily Muscle Medic can't do damage to me, so I go for Fire Trooper, go for 1,000 points of damage because I was actually hoping to draw into another Fire Trooper, or something that could deal burn damage, which unfortunately I haven't yet. So at this point, he gets 2 easy draws, goes for Ashura Prius. I decide to get rid of that Ashura Prius that I've been trying to stop. And I get left with a Bait Doll. I had to get rid of the face down, and he basically summons another Ashura Prius and attacks for game 1. Well, actually wait, I'm not dead yet. If anything, I've been just defending here. And yeah, I don't know why he didn't go for an attack, but he destroyed my defense. I decided to go for the Spirit of Flame and try to take out more defense. Of course, the more monsters I sent to the graveyard, the more powerful that Ashura Prius comes, and basically, I am just being left with no defense to even work with. I set a card to basically scare him. He's a Thunder Dragon to get basically whittled down his deck, while Ashura Prius is still doing damage to me. And at this point, I was more or less just trying to stall out on how much damage I could take. He goes for Ashura Prius. I put the monster in half health. And my last draw on this one was a Multi-Volcano, so I decided to set it, and basically he summons out Ashura Prius and attacks for game. On game number 2, I decided to side in my Burning Land just to get rid of Palace, but I also start off with Archer just to get some more damage. Well, that quick easy burn damage. He sets up a defense and summons Ashura Prius, but I don't let him do that and destroy the Ashura Prius first off. I summon out Glassjaw and basically get rid of his defense and go for an easy 2,000 points of damage. And I also summon out my Bonfire Colossus just to keep a strong monster out on the field. I summon another Archer and deal 500 points of damage. And at this point, I'm just attacking into his monsters, which he summons another Shining Angel. Unfortunately, there's nothing I can really do about the Shiny Angel attacking my Archer, though. He uses Dark World Lightning, gets rid of my Time Machine, which would have been useful. And he summons out the Muscle Medic and attacks my monster, and I gain 1,000 life points. Now, the thing about Muscle Medic if it does damage to me, I gain life points. But if I do damage to it while attacking it, he gains life points. So probably not my best favor of attacking that when I did. I summon out UFO Turtle, and I decided to try to go for some quick life points, but he stops me with Raigeki. And let's see here, I just got tired and decided to put on pressure because he had way too much defense. So basically what Burning Land does is destroys the field spell and then deals 500 points of damage to the current player on their standby phase. Of course, it also does damage to me. So I summon out the Spirit of Flame and decided to try to get rid of more of this defense. I attack the Shining Angel, which he summons out one of our monster, and I'm just basically just trying to whittle down defense as I go with this. He's actually waiting for his Palace card so he can get over my Bonfire Colossus, but I just keep on destroying monsters one by one. I do have my Bait Doll, so any face down cards are kind of useless to him because I'm just going to Bait Doll or Force Activation. I'm going to set a... Basically, I Bait Doll the card and set a card and destroy that monster. And at this point, I can do damage. It's just he sets up more defense that I can't really get through. I set another card and I destroyed a Tricky. And he finally gets that one field spell card that he was looking for. He plays the field spell, goes for a powerful monster. I activate my trap and destroy his monster, and on my next turn I would have won. So we're on to game 3. On game 3, I decided to start in my Catan trap card, which if I banish a fire monster from my graveyard, I could get rid of any monster from his graveyard. My goal was to make his field spell useless since he needs different attribute monsters to get a benefit from said field spell. So at this point, I'm just going for burn damage right now because I'm not really too worried about Ashura Prius, and summoning out Little Chimera or Glassjaw would have been useful. He tries to Dark World Lightning my face down, but I activate it before destruction and start getting rid of his monsters in his graveyard. So even if he does get the field spell, he won't get a power bonus. I set Little Chimera because I need like some form of defense. He summons Ashura Prius and destroys my Little Chimera. And I had to set my Glassjaw, which unfortunately I don't want to set it, but I just need like something to defend myself. I stop Ashura Prius from attacking my monster just to buy me at least one more turn just to get something, which was a Gravity Axe, which does not really help in my favor. At this point, I'm just stalling, and I'm just more or less bricking at this point. He Dark World Lightning my Time Machine, which wasn't going to help my Glassjaw any bit. I have a Hammer Shot, which, again, it's not going to help me in one bit here. He summons up the Ashura Prius. My Glassjaw is destroyed. And at this point, I decide I need to get rid of the field spell, so I decide to... He breaks my Catan. I get rid of the last monster in his graveyard. And because I wanted to get rid of the field spell, well, he goes for a direct damage first. I want to get rid of the field spell, so I decide to go for some burn damage and equip my monster with an axe and get rid of the field spell. I will show why this was a bad idea. Unfortunately, I really didn't have much choice. He summons out more monsters, gets a defense out, and destroys my archer and attacks me directly, and Burning Light basically burns me for games. So next time, the final duel.